Good afternoon, American Yacht Club members. Again, here at Tiberius with our chef for our weekly food and beverage raw talk. So, I'd like to kind of go over some upcoming things that we have, and I know Chefy's been cooking some things in the kitchen and working on some really cool stuff. So, you wanna talk a little bit about the weekend?
I have been, but before we touch on what's happening, all the different events and the holiday coming, I like to really talk about Chefy.
Okay. Let's talk about Chefy.
Let's tell them how Chefy was born.
Let's do it. So my thing what happened is one day I was in the kitchen and doing something, and I think I came to you asking you for something, and all of a sudden I just started calling him Chefy, and ever since it's Chefy. And
It's stuck.
as a matter of fact, I'm going to Gibbons Point, and some young members, they said to me, Tiberius, do you think you can ask Chefy in the kitchen to make us a platter? I mean, I almost dropped. I said, it's like, well, yeah, we call him Chefy now too. So
I didn't mean to put you on the spot with that, but it's been catching.
I think it's a good thing. It's I mean, chef is too formal, and if I call you Executive Chef John Mans, it might be too formal. So let's figure we call him Chefy. So. But yeah,
that's how Chefy was.
That's
anyway. Going back to what's coming up in this foreseeable future with the holiday in the next 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, Labor Day. Yeah,
Labor Day weekend.
It's around the corner. Yeah.
We have a ton of stuff put together for the weekend.
Yep.
But for this upcoming weekend, I think we're gonna do some Peking duck.
Okay.
It's something that's been around for centuries, and duck can be served so many different ways. There's something very crafty about Peking duck, and the whole aspect of getting the skin and crisp and the format that you need to follow to get to the end result of having that crisp skin. It's almost like an art. Now, have I mastered it? Not yet.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
But by Sunday we will. But it's a process that they've been doing for centuries upon centuries.
How are you preparing the chef?
So we're going to actually take the whole duck, head on, everything.
Okay.
What I do is I actually blow the skin away from the meat or away from the muscle, and that's how you get it so crispy. Because once it's sitting on the skin and it's cooking, although the skin gets usually when you have a seared duck breast, it's sitting on the moisture.
Right.
So what I actually do is I take a almost like a compressor, and I stick it between the skin and the muscle itself
to kind of
separate it. And then there's a lot more process. You have to you have to hang it, you have to dry it out, age it for a couple of days, and then what we do is we pour some hot water and some vinegar over the skin so it's very smooth. So duck in itself the skin is a little.
Now, are you losing some of that fat by doing that, or?
Here's the thing: that the fat is still connected, because the fat, what you're really just blowing what you're separating is just the skin. So the skin and the muscle, being that we roast it whole, and we actually open up our ovens and we hang it whole in the oven.
Okay.
All that fat stays within
Nice.
the bird, and it absorbs into the muscle itself.
Nice. Now, Chefy, do I need to find this duck, or do I call Vladimir, my friend, or I go chase this somewhere in the parking lot, or you have it covered?
I don't know that Vladimir is gonna find duck, but we do have very local, beautiful resources that we've been using.
Nice. So that's gonna be on Sunday.
That's gonna be on Sunday.
Beautiful.
And we'll do it, very traditionally with steamed buns.
Nice.
Some julienne cucumber, the whole Peking duck
flavor
experience.
And one other thing we can add with that, and actually, if I may, I can recommend one of the great wines that would pair nicely with that is Pinot Noir, because of the flavor of the duck is between it's very much a little bit towards saltiness in it. So the Pinot Noir has a beautiful flavor where actually a lot of European countries they use Pinot Noir to make champagne. The same grape itself, so it has a great balance. It's not a Cab, it's not a Merlot. It's right in there in the middle, so I think it will pair nice with it.
Cab might be a little too heavy.
A little bit, yeah, because I mean, it's still a bird, but it's not as done. So awesome, that's great. And then the following weekend we'll I know you're working on something
Yeah,
else
we have a
going
couple
on.
things,
Couple
things in the
okay.
pipeline that we're putting together
Okay.
to see what we could execute for the
Okay.
following week,
Nice,
and then
nice.
the week after is the holiday weekend.
Beautiful.
We have a ton of stuff going on for that weekend.
Beautiful. And for the that weekend coming up on, I believe on Friday, September 4th at Gibbons Point, we're gonna do a grilling station to kind of pretty much kick off the holiday weekend. On a Friday, Saturday, we're gonna do a really nice ice cream station. But as Chefy here likes to blow things out, so it's gonna be really really nicely done with multiple things. It's not just gonna be an ice cream stand. It's gonna be really nicely done. And then on Sunday we're gonna do a beer garden at the Gibson Point, where we're gonna have some really nice cool beers that we have in house, and some we'll also bring in. And then my understanding on the actual Labor Day on Monday the 7th, we're gonna be the clubhouse will open for regular dining hours. That's great. It's awesome. Jeff, anything else?
That's it.
That's it. As always, a pleasure. Thank you for your support. You've been fantastic. I mean, what we went through, and we are so blessed to be part of this incredible club. The members are the best of the best, and just thank you.
Thank you very much, AYC.
Thank you.